Hi guys, welcome to another short video by Antiques Arena. My name is Walter O'Neill, and in this video I'm going to follow on from two previous videos about dealing and investing and selling silver and gold. I've already spoke to you that when I set up a stall to sell at the markets, I had to put a card up encouraging people to bring silver to me. So I've got an example here of a card I had put up. I've blocked out one or two little pieces of information I don't want published, but here's a copy of the card so you can get an idea of what I do. So that'll be sat on the stall. I'll have one front and one back. As you can see, I'm only asking for silver. I don't advertise the gold. Couple of reasons. One, I may not have enough money on me because I've had people come up to me with a lot of gold. And two, you don't really need to. If they know you're buying precious metals, then they'll come to you whether it's silver or gold. Then just a couple of examples, got candlesticks, coins and so on, and just tell them to buy items or scrap. And you'd be surprised, that is more than enough to bring people to your stall to sell you silver or gold. Now if you're selling any precious metals, then by law you have to have a hallmarks card, which is one of these. This isn't the up-to-date version, I don't think. There's a newer card available now. But if you sell any precious metal or over a certain amount of precious metal items, like 10 items or something, then you have to have one of these present on your stall, which is basically an information card for anybody buying silver or gold. It has all the hallmarks down here and so on. And I'm going to give you a close-up on that in a few minutes. But to know, in the UK, if you're selling at a car boot sale, at an antique fair, anywhere, if you don't want to get in trouble, you really do need to have one of these on your stall if you're selling jewellery. As a dealer, when I started out, it was important to me. I used to carry all little pocket-sized books, whether it be for porcelain marks that I didn't know or for silver marks so that I could date silver. I haven't actually got the book here I can show you now. I've long lost it, never replaced it. The way I look at it now, I can identify any silver. If it's Victorian or Georgian silver, you're going to have a Victorian head or Georgian head next to the silver hallmarks anyway. And you don't really need to know the date as much as if it's just silver. However, should you want one of these little pocket books on like a dealer's guide to hallmarks and silver that you can carry around so you can date something accurately when you're on the markets, I've got the ISBN number for you here of one. If you can read that. Hopefully that will, if you want the little pocket books then to carry with you, there's the ISBN. That book's about £8 or £10, not a lot of money. There's a few variations of the book and probably newer examples. However, the hallmarks don't change. They are what they are. Once the information's on there, it doesn't matter if the book's 5-year-old or 10-year-old, that information is as good now as it was the day it was printed. So, if you want the dealer's guide to hallmarks, then there's an ISBN number there. Now, when you start getting more technical and you want maker's marks and everything else, whether it be gold or silver, I have two very large comprehensive books, one on silver and gold and the other just on gold. This one here is Goldsmiths and the Marks. Seriously comprehensive book. It covers everything you want to know. I'll give you the ISBN now. This wasn't a cheap book. Well, neither of these two were. Let me go ISBN. 2 seconds. Right, it doesn't have an ISBN because it's an older book. However, I'm going to give you a close-up shot of the main page, and it gives you the title and the publication and everything else you need to know to find the book. Now you can go to Ardol, or you can go to any of the other book companies online to order out of print books or a modern equivalent. There's a few different online book companies. The silver one here, Jackson's Silver and Gold Marks. Again, a seriously comprehensive book. Got everything you will ever need. ISBN number for that one is available. I'll get another close up just in case you can't see it off that. But failing that, if you don't want to use books, I go to the assay office online, or just search Birmingham Makers Marks or London Makers Marks, and you can get all the information on the internet. It's all alphabeticalized, so it's easy. You just go to the make, whether it's Birmingham, Sheffield, London, whatever. Go to the Makers Marks you got, no matter what it is, A through to Z, and it'll give you examples of the marks with the names at the side and what they produced. So you can get it all online. And of course you can date all your hallmarks online on the assay office anyway, so you don't always need the books. But if, like me, you like to have the books here, then here are two examples of the books. Now I'm going to talk to you now. I'm going to do, first of all, I'll do the close-up of the ISBN on this view. Then I'm going to talk to you about how to identify your precious metals, and do some close-ups on the marks on this card, which are the marks you're looking for. Okay, so the ISBN number, they go for the silver book. And I'm going to now talk to you about the hallmarks. Basically, all precious metal, or most of it, is hallmarked, as I've already covered in a previous video. These here are all your gold standard marks, all the way down. You have then your silver marks all the way from 800 to 999, and your platinum marks, again, all the way down. Now, 950 for platinum. There is also a foreign silver that uses a 950 mark, so don't get caught by buying a piece of silver thinking it's platinum. You need to be careful. There are also foreign marks, town marks, Germany, Switzerland, anyway. There's a lot of foreign marks that are totally different to our hallmarking system. So I would advise you to get familiar with foreign hallmarks and import marks. You have the 925 standard and the scales, but everything you're looking for, the lion patent. If you got a lion on it, then you know it's silver. Here you have the assay marks. You got London, Birmingham, and so forth. I think that's about it on that. As I've said earlier, videos and that, not all silver's marked. It's very soft. Some of the marks may have worn off. But if you're just starting out, it's a very good idea for you to just stick to fully hallmarked pieces until you get to feel a silver. After a little bit of time, you'll know what's silver just from the weight of the item in comparison to a piece of silver plate that would be a lot heavier by the feel. And then, of course, if you're questionable on an item, there's how to test silver with acid. I've already done that video for you. But as I say, you'll know when you've got a pair of silver plate Victorian candlesticks or a pair of solid silver candlesticks. You will know the difference. You'll get to feel what you're looking for. But at the beginning, I would suggest you start out by looking for the hallmarks, get yourself the little dealer's guide, and start small, get used to it. Once you've got your few pieces that you know are silver, start playing with your acids. Buy a bit of silver plate so you can see the comparison of the two, and just have a play around. And the more you buy and handle, the better you'll be at it. And a good little tip: if you go out and you don't want to buy off a dealer but you're still unsure of silver, handle the silver anyway. Pretend you're looking to buy. Just ask them to have a hold, have a look. If they got a nice silver candlestick there or a bit of jewellery, ask them to have a look at it. Just handle it. Whether you have intention of buying it or not, just use their example to educate yourself. So I hope you've found this video helpful. Please subscribe or visit our website antiquesarena.co.uk or find us on eBay, Antiques Arena Clearance, and I'll see you at the next video. Thank you.